Our kids are out of school these days, you know. I mean, I know we look young. And northern suburbs, yeah, it's grown into pretty much a great city to live in.
We just find the community here are super friendly, very nice people. There's lovely play parks for children. We have a doggy park which is frequented daily. Just the community which surrounds us, as I say, they're so accommodating and so friendly and so there. Everyone sort of looks after everyone else and everyone's got everyone else's back. There are top schools, the Kenridge Primary School, Fairmont High School, Velkenwood School, extremely sought after schools, and that's what brings the families here, where they love to work and play and just enjoy.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Prop In. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Sbia. What we do on this channel is that we explore and showcase some of the most extraordinary properties in and around South Africa. Today we're in the north of Cape Town, in a city and a suburb called Oude Westhof, looking at this beautiful architect-owner home. Upon arriving in the suburb, we were massively impressed by the tranquility and elegance of this entire location. Behind me here we have a 6-bedroom home, 4-bathroom, 4-car parking garage under roof. We're looking at 680 square meters on a 4,000 square meter plot. The amount of space here, the elegance of the landscaping is just something like we've never seen before. I'm so excited about this one. But before we get into it, massive thanks to Tim and Karen for giving us this opportunity to share their listing with you guys. All the details will be down in the description if you are interested. And if you're looking to put your property onto the market, or you're looking to purchase that dream home that you've always wanted, head down to the description. LP Realty will be more than happy to help you out. And if you guys are ready for this one, I know I am. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's prop in. Right, starting the tour on the front side of the home. We specifically wanted to start the tour on the front side of this home because we just want to show the entire modern, ultra modern facade of this beautiful home. The facade of this home almost gives you an idea of what you're going to find on the inside, and having a look at all these natural elements on the outside, such as grass, there's wooden chips here, the stone cladding. You're almost going to find those elements on the indoor, which is beautifully integrated. And as you guys follow me here, one of the most impressive things and one of the most striking things that you're going to see as you drive in through this low gate here, and you drive up this steep hill and arriving at this well paved off area. The most striking thing that you're going to notice is how incredible the landscaping of this entire property is. This property is sitting on 4,000 square meters, so you have a lot of space to cover with landscaping, and what they did here was just phenomenal, integrating natural elements amongst all the ultra modern elements so beautifully. This home does not stand out and interrupt the landscape, but sits here perfectly. And as we arrive on this beautiful motor court and we have a look at this external facade, dynamic lines, you see glass, steel beams, and you have this natural paving leading you to the entryway. 4-car parking garage will show you just a glimpse of the inside area. This door takes us to the 2-bedroom cottage unit, which has a front garden area which is beautifully landscaped as well. These precast concrete steps lead you to the granny pad, or it also takes you all the way to the staff quarters that we'll see at the top. But looking at this bedroom here, this is the main bedroom above us, but looking at the slight cantilever here, just emphasizing these architectural lines as well as the corner glass meeting. It's just such a beautiful, picturesque moment to look at. Then taking everyone towards the entry here and seeing the concoction of all these materials, these dynamic lines. This home is a marriage between your farm style as well as your modern traditional architecture, which is refreshing seeing all those styles combined and giving you this. Arriving at this landing in the entryway, we're met by either side of us greenery. And I love this beautiful piece here now. This piece just stands out with these lightings either side. You have irrigation throughout the entire home, which is quite convenient. They did want to do landscape. They wanted to have landscape, but also make it low maintenance, not to have something that's very hard in terms of keeping it up to date. Arriving at the landing here, we're met by this very special moment. Hopefully you guys can see this moment here with the sun behind there. But as you guys come closer here, just to focus on a few details. In this gap here, what do we have here? This is insane.
Yeah, so I'm seeing a boulder here that's been lodged underneath the whole stairwell. So there's actually quite an interesting story that the owner shared with us about how this is actually part of the stones that were excavated from the architect's prior projects, and they're scattered all around the house, which really works well as a beautiful memory of the work done before, but also just adds some interest all around the house.
Spot on, and we'll see if we can find the actual video. They show us a video of them actually installing this 4-ton rock in place, and we'll see if we can add it into the video, because just this moment on itself just shows the dedication to the design. No spares were cast, no shortcuts were taken when it comes to the craftsmanship of this entire home. Behind you guys, we have direct entrance from the parking garage to the indoor area, giving you that convenience. Then taking everyone closer to these staircases, because there's a couple of details here which are just phenomenal. Firstly, as you guys will see here, essentially this entire installation here is a floating staircase. You'll see these floating treads, and then as they come here to the vertical member, they have this beautiful curve. You'll see this floating element here allows the riser to be open. You'll see this beautiful rock installation underneath. But as we get here, you see this connection here which needed to be accurate to the T. They had to drill all these holes into this vertical member and then take this entire console here, this entire setup offsite for it to be treated with acid. As you can see, this beautiful chemical finish that you have here just gives this piece such a interesting look to it. You'll see it's peeling here, such a beautiful installation all together. And it almost brings the outside, inside, having these beautiful colors match with the outdoor area. In front of us here, beautiful picture window here, floor to ceiling, giving you a glimpse. As a guest, when you arrive, you have this beautiful view of the backyard area. You're almost mesmerized, and you're actually not sure what the backyard has in store for you, but we'll show you in this video. And as we come up here, again, floating staircase with this beautiful member here, which is treated with acid, which allows us to arrive at the main landing of this living area.
You have a way of making me sweat when you walk in the room. My heart skips a beat. And
this home was designed and built by the owner to be lived in. You know, there's so many details that they incorporated in this home strategically and specifically to allow whoever's living in the space to feel at home. Sometimes with our modern architecture, the modern design homes, they feel a bit cold, but here they integrated so many elements that allow you to feel at home. And as you arrive in the backyard area, we'll go through the space in more detail, but I just want to touch on the entertainment aspects. In front of us, beautifully landscaped retaining wall there. It is cladded, which gives you this beautiful architectural look to it. Behind you guys, natural water pool, giving you that added entertainment element. And as we look at the architectural details here, we have the steel columns here meeting this exposed concrete roof truss. I love the fact that it is exposed, and you can see almost the off-shutter look that is presented by this exposed look. Throughout the home, you'll see these rail lights throughout, which are very much useful from a functionality perspective. You can add more, you can sort of draw them to the edge of the room, you can draw them towards an artwork. It's very much functional. And then you'll see throughout these small glass openings, or these windows rather, and that's just to induce that passive solar heating, and that's passive breeze that floods the interior of the home. You have the slight breeze that comes from this side and drafts into this home and exits that side of the home, which is just beautiful in the summer months. In front of us here, beautiful open braai area. Slightly, there's a few details of this home which aren't finished yet. The home is finished in terms of the construction, but there's a slight small finishes which the new owner of this home would need to finish. I'll point that out throughout this tour. Then taking everyone back into the interior space of this home, this is such an incredible room here. The amount of glazing surrounding this entire room brings about incredible natural lighting. We have a gable end here, further emphasizing, or an open gable roof rather, further emphasizing that farm style look, but then we have all these modern elements or modern materials giving us such a beautiful architectural space. As we flood this side of this room, open sliding doors opening up, giving you this beautiful view of the Oude Westhof views. You also have views of the front yard as well as these see-through balustrade, giving you these endless views. We have pebbles on this balcony, giving you that natural look. The furniture of this home won't be included, so this gives you a blank canvas to come in with your own style and your own taste and just furnish this home as you would. I love this exposed roof because you have, if you pan up now, we have this exposed roof truss as well as this exposed sort of ceiling here, which gives this room such a beautiful look to it. And as we look at that side of the room, we have a breakaway of the ceiling. We have this element here as well as the bedroom side, which has this breakaway in between. And if you are at the top side of the hill, you'll see this channel and you'll see this entire area so beautifully. Then stepping this side, open plan concept, each area leans onto the next, but here we find the formal dining room area and adjacent to it, the kitchen. So another detail here which still needs to be added by the new purchaser or the new purchaser in collaboration with the current owner is an island. I can already imagine here a stunning island. We have these 3 suspended light pendants here, quite modern and industrial. I can already imagine this beautiful island here overlooking this entire great room. Now, in terms of island top finishes, what would you like here?
I think usually I'd probably want to go with a stone top island, but there's been a recent interest in stainless steel actually from some Singaporean designs that I've seen.
Yeah.
So it'll be very durable, and this kitchen is ready for cooking up a storm, I think.
For sure. Cooking up a storm, the friends and family gathered around, entertainment aspects there, it's just ripe for that. To my left here, we have the study area, which is beautifully positioned and private, but the positioning also allows you to take advantage of these phenomenal views. This property is perched up. I think it's one of the highest properties in this suburb. It is perched up in this hill, which allows you to overlook the entire suburb. And it is a corner property, which is quite special because your neighbors aren't anywhere close to your property, and also if there is neighbors, you're very much high, which allows you to achieve that privacy. And here we have this phenomenal view of the downstairs area. Back to the kitchen and off to the sleeping quarters, but before we get to the sleeping quarters, just touching on some of the other rooms. In front of us, we have powder room here, and then we have this floating vanity piece. Either side of it, we have light pendants, and then we have a water closet as well as a vertical obscured glass piece, just to give you that natural lighting. And here you'll see a common theme amongst all the bathrooms, just an addition of a large mirror here, which is one of those things that you need to add. Then back to the landing and off to the left side, and this kitchen is complemented by the scullery pantry area, which has plenty of cabinetry space, automatic lighting in this room, plenty of countertop real estate as well as storage units. I love this black, which contrasts the white cabinetry work, and then it is finished off with this almost reeded glass just to hide and help you conceal what's on the inside. Plenty of storage. Even on this side, we have a pantry area here, all rollers, and then adjacent to this room, we find this beautiful study area. This room is quite versatile. You can use it as a play area, study area, and just maybe a homework after school area. Even if you have kids, young kids which are currently doing homeschool, this is a perfect location for that. Then taking everyone further down to this passage. And now if we just pan up here, just to show everyone these rail lights that we're speaking about on the outside, you're able to adjust these rail lights. So now you'll see that this rail light, one of the pennants is towards the end, but you are able to move it that it is positioned maybe in the middle. If you have artwork either side, that's perfect for that. And as you guys join me this side, we are met by the pajama lounge, but before we get there, here is the first bedroom on my right. Entering this first bedroom, immediately your eye is drawn to this phenomenal view. Waking up to this view every single day. So that is the east side, and behind you guys, that's the west side where we have the sunset, and in front of me as I stand here, that's towards the north. But as you wake up here, you have this beautiful sunrise, floor to ceiling sliding doors, and then we have this exposed roof truss, again giving you that beautiful architectural look. Study area here and floating shelves. You can also, another thing, I keep on pointing out these things, but if you are going to be purchasing this home, these are important things. Another thing that you'd probably need to do here is have built-in cupboards. I'm thinking that side to give you enough space throughout this entire room, because you do have ample space in all these rooms to have a built-in cupboard. And as we flow here, beautiful column here, 2 columns which frame this view so beautifully. And as we step inside here, console to my right, cozy area in front of me here. As we look above, again exposed concrete which contrasts these more modern finishes, but it does help you in terms of bringing a natural element to this room, and you are in touching distance of the outdoor area, which we'll finish the tour on. Going further this side, I love the floor finish in terms of this tile. This tile is very durable. They spent a lot of time in terms of the manufacturing of these tiles to make sure that they are the quality, which is very durable. In front of me, we have the second study of this home. This study here can be used as a third bedroom on this passage, or the third bedroom on this passage. We did go past a room which is the second bedroom, but it is currently housing the family's private things, so we'll just spare them that privacy. We won't go into it, but that is the second bedroom. This would be the third. To my left, we have a laundry facility room which leads out. This is actually perfectly placed because this is the laundry facilities. Around the corner, we do have the staff quarters, which allows the staff member that you have living with you guys to have their own private space, big enough with all your bathroom accessories. Coming towards you guys, to my right, linen closet. To my left, first bathroom that we have here with the floating vanity shower, obscure glass bringing you natural lighting, and then adjacent to it, we have the second bathroom here. Floor finish changes from this wooden finish to this beautiful tiling again with this floating vanity, walk-in shower, and again exposed ceiling, which just brings that farm look that we've already seen to the bathroom spaces, which is quite unique and something we've never seen before. Linen closet spreads throughout this entire wall and allows us to enter this main bedroom, which is just, you guys will see when if you guys stand here, you just look down the passage. It's just magical, the view, the vistas that you have here, and the slight breeze that you have coming through this entire passage is just phenomenal. Then entering this bathroom here, we have a large bathroom with a bathtub, obscure glass, walk-in shower with a rainwater shower head that is ceiling mounted, and then we have this very cool accessory there to open up the water. In front of me here, we have this floating basin, and again, one of the other things that will still need to be installed are these mirrors, and a detail which I'm thinking about in terms of the finish of this mirrors, maybe backlit, beautiful mirrors which could add a luxurious element to this entire bathroom, but also maybe a vanity that could just finish off this entire area. This bathroom is just gonna come out so special. Then coming back to the landing and off to the main bedroom area. But now, as you guys follow me, now this view is just incredible. As imagine waking up in this room.
Yeah, I mean, this room, even from first impressions, it has that floating feeling that you get from a well-cantilevered room where you generally feel like you're perched up higher than anything else around you. And here you have like 180-degree views. So it's very beautiful. Like just imagine the sunrise waking you up with all the privacy in the world that you'd need when you look at it from laying down on the bed. And then you also have views of the mountains as they open up on a clearer day. I mean, perfect.
Yeah, this is a perfect location in terms of the home itself. We'll speak about the suburb, but in terms of just the position and the orientation of the home itself, it's just incredible. As you drive up this steep road here, you're beautifully greeted and surprised by the level of landscaping. It's so tranquil, it's so zen. And then you walk up this driveway, the gate beautifully opens and you're greeted by this phenomenal architectural masterpiece. It's just phenomenal, and you'll see the 4,000 square meters spread across this entire stand beautifully.
Oude Westhof actually has a bit of a homeowners association, which not many people are aware of. It's just under 500 Rand a month that everyone subscribes to. ADT is the main security provider here, and it's like being in an estate with such a low levy. So it's really good. And being amongst the vineyards, it's really a relaxed atmosphere. Like Karen said, the people are so friendly. We just love it. We ex-Durbanites, been down here 20, 25 years, and love it to bits. Don't want to knock the other suburbs in Cape Town, but the hustle and bustle is more sort of in the CBD, sort of along your coast, Atlantic seaboard. Here, it's more of a relaxed vibe.
It's very peaceful.
It's very peaceful, and we just love living here.
Coming out the pajama lounge and onto the backyard, just finishing off this tour. But I wanted to finish this tour on this backyard area just to give you guys a sense of the scale of this home. As we look back at this home, you'll see in terms of the architectural details, 2 levels, but it's just phenomenal, the use of just natural elements, the concoction of natural elements to create this beautiful structure. And in between here was the channel that I was speaking about when I was in the main area. You have a beautiful view through the house to the other side of the property, and even from here you have views of the front side of this home, which is just special. And as we come here, we see a lot of these natural elements. This is so unique. A lot of people come to Cape Town, and a lot of people, the top of mind of people's mind is your Camps Bay, Clifton side, but in Clifton you don't get this. You don't get 4,000 square meters of absolute freedom, and just in terms of the backyard, this is phenomenal. Behind you guys, we have a double fence hedging this entire property, and we have this beautiful green wall giving you privacy. Behind there, we do have this home in terms of the position, I say it again, is hedged off by a natural park, a nature reserve park, which gives you that added privacy and a nice scenery to look at. You do get people walking this walking trail behind there, people cycling, and just people frequenting that entire walking trail, but you have this green wall which gives you that privacy, so you just feel a sense of zen, a sense of tranquility when it comes to this backyard. To my right, we have a veggie garden there, which I know Nell was a huge fan of, but as you can see, these boulders here, they're just phenomenal. So finishing off the tour, and as the sun sets here, we have this beautiful view. And Nell, we've never quite seen anything like this when it comes to an amenity that a home does have we?
No, we have not. So they may not be the absolute largest grounds that we've seen. I think some of that might be one of the Joburg or Pretoria properties we've been at, but these are some of the best grounds that we've seen here. I mean, the level of detail that was worked into the garden, and every single piece of grass here just seems like it was laid and like brushed to perfection. I mean, like the contrast that you see with the wilder grass and the more manicured grass, and that in combination as well with the veggie garden, it just creates this whole sanctuary that you've created now for your own home, where you feel like you have an entire farm within 4,000 or so square meters. So yeah, I'm very, very impressed by this.
And just finishing everything here, I think this is a perfect place to finish everything. As you can just see the scale of what you have here, this is just It's incredible, and these are some of the properties that we've always wanted to tour. And if you are interested in this property, make sure to head down to the description. Massive thanks to the listing agent Tim and Karen from Upton, or Team Upton rather, for giving us this incredible opportunity to share the listing with you guys. We had so much fun showcasing this listing, and we'll definitely be back in Oude Westhof to see some of the other homes that this property or this area has to offer. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to go down, subscribe, go down to the comment section, let us know which area of this home was your favorite. Until next time, from myself and Neo to you guys, we'll see you on the next one. Take care.